What is up, everybody? Welcome to the surprise live stream on surviving Rocklahoma. Now, this is not a regularly scheduled broadcast. That is later on tonight around 9-ish. We got some other things going on this evening, so please be flexible on when we go live this evening. However, that's not why we're live right now. What we are doing right now, we're killing time, y'all. There is a certain music festival that is going to be announcing their lineup here in just a matter of minutes. So I figure, you know what? I'm going to build a live stream. This could be a good time to do maybe a question and answer period. Who knows? I will say, even though I get to call myself the official podcast of Rocklahoma, that doesn't necessarily mean I know everything that is happening as it is happening. However, I will be there for media this year, just as I have been for the last couple of years, and we're going to be bringing you exclusive access, including some interviews with artists. I'll be bringing our new photographer of photography by Angel Lee along with us, and she's going to be bringing more great images of Rocklahoma 2024. Now, you have also need to go to her Facebook page, Photography by Angel Lee, and check out some of those images from Rock Island 2023 that we went to, when we got from Key West, Florida. Okay, I'm checking into the comments right now. Everything is blowing up. That's usually the way things usually happen. The second I decide that I'm going to go live, everybody starts messaging and trying to get a hold of me. Hopefully everything is sounding clear. So I am now in the comments with you folks. I see Christian Hopkins and Jason Polk of Camp Rok-A-Vet is in the comments, one of our proud sponsors here at Surviving Rocklahoma. Now, Camp Rok-A-Vet, now they just love to give the gift of medicine, and medicine is music. Music is medicine, excuse me. They love to give the gift of music, as they have awarded over 40 veterans festival passes over the last couple of years to not only Rocklahoma, but born and raised as well. And so I am so proud to have them aboard as one of our sponsors, as they are currently seeking non-for-profit status, because everything that comes in through their various fundraisers, whether it be selling merchandise or events or other things through their Facebook group, Camp Rok-A-Vet, all of that money gets invested into prizes and such for veterans and for building up what they're going to be doing this year at Rocklahoma, as they have also joined up with the big old bus. So I can't wait to see what's going to be happening at Rocklahoma in the campgrounds this year. Now, let me see, going back into the comments. Christian says that he is going to have an announcement for Rock the River coming up today as well. Rock the River is an unofficial rock reunion that is happening here in Tahlequah at the Illinois River at Sparrowhawk Camp, June 15th through the 18th. Surviving Rocklahoma is proud to be a sponsor. We're going to be linking up with them as we bring the music. We're going to be bringing the good time. There's several Rocklahoma campground staples that have already RSVP'd to be at that festival, including the big old bus. Brandon McCoy in the comments, that's a good comment, buddy. He says, give me your lineup predictions. Now, I have it in good authority that one of our headliners is going to be Pantera, but that's no secret, so I guess that's cheating. But I know for a fact that I've got one lineup band right, and it's going to be Pantera. I've also met somebody in Key West, Florida. I didn't get their exact band name, so I don't want to mess that up, but we are definitely going to have some of our favorite glam rock, hair metal, skid row type genre that is going to be playing on the DEB concert stage within the Roadhouse this year at Rocklahoma. We hung out with them backstage at Rock Island this past year. I see several comments asking for Avenged Sevenfold and Foo Fighters. Okay, here's the thing. I absolutely love Avenged Sevenfold. That's one of my all-time favorite bands. I've got so many memories from several of those songs. Now, if I'm on the live stream when this lineup drops, let me tell you something. I may ugly cry. And so don't judge me. I can hear you laughing at me right now. See, you guys quit laughing at me. I will ugly cry if we get Foo Fighters. I'm just saying. I'm not ashamed to say it, though, you know. Christian says he'll ugly cry. I just want to hang out with you. Well, Blake, you know that's going to happen, buddy. We are here for you, man. Big hugs. Yes, Blake, definitely. We will be hanging out there. Let me see. I got my trusty phone holder. Look, Mom. No hands. We're going to... I see. Hey, Lynette, what's up? Janine Matlock, we're here for you. Now everything is in order. I know you will be at Rock the River. Love my peeps. You as well. So we got predictions from the comments, purely from the comments, and I can neither confirm nor deny. I can honestly tell you I have no inside information on the lineup, but I've got predictions in the comments from Avenged Sevenfold and Foo Fighters. Brandon McCoy just dropped in. He wants to see Gojira, Meshuggah, and Deftones, and of course Seven Dust. We love us some Seven Dust in here at Surviving Rocklahoma, and we were this close to getting an interview with LeJean. We had to settle for a shameless plug, which I'm not embarrassed about going up to some of these folks and asking for just them to say the words Surviving Rocklahoma. Thank you so much to LeJean for the shout out and for sharing the podcast that weekend. Pamela Don says Foo Fighters will be in Colorado on the 3rd and nowhere on the 1st or 2nd. And in my opinion, Colorado is really close to Oklahoma. Pamela, that is a good point. So now the thing you guys got to consider as well, you got to think about what their asking price is to play, but you've also got to think about stage production. I know that some of those issues may or may not have came into a factor in landing some of the wish bands that we have all been begging for. So now I am comfortably saying that there are some bands that will just simply never play Rocklahoma. Not that they won't, it's just we can't fit them. Whether it be in the facilities, in the production, or in the budget. So that's something you got to kind of keep in mind. Brent is asking for Cold Chamber, Clutch, and Tool. You know what? I am down for some Clutch. I have never seen Clutch. I love Clutch's sound. I love that voice. And Tool, of course. Now, we had a Perfect Circle a while back, and I don't think my mind was in the proper place for that show. But I mean, it was a great show, but it was a long day, so I don't think I finished that one. Yes, love me some Clutch, the band. What's up, April? And hey, Matthew McCooley, how you doing, buddy? All right. So I don't really have anything on deck for us. We usually have a bunch of topics on Surviving Rocklahoma Live. I usually have some bands lined up that we're going to feature. Now, if you would like to have your band featured on Surviving Rocklahoma, well, I tell you what, it is very easy to get featured on Surviving Rocklahoma. All you got to do is shoot us an email to survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. I also did a post on the Facebook page a little bit ago, and to see if anybody would volunteer to have us play some of their music. So we will see how that stuff goes. I got a new computer. I want to give a huge shout out to my daughter and one of my long time best friends, Brad, for coming over and helping me build this new computer. So unfortunately, I have to rebuild all the stream. So I don't have all of the cool bells and whistles and all of that stuff that I normally have. That I'm cursing at everything before and after the shows. Let's see. There's the alert box. We'll move that. We'll drop this chat down here so can you guys see everything okay? Any local bands playing in Tulsa soon? Randy, that is a very, very good question. Do we have any bands playing soon? You guys tell me if you got a band and you're going to be playing in the Tulsa area, drop your band in the comments. When we're not covering Rocklahoma, the music festival, that's all that's what this show's all about, guys. Loud, local, and live. We cover the local rock music scene in northeastern Oklahoma, which also brings me to another point. We were recently, within the last month, at JJ's Live in Fayetteville, Arkansas, catching that arena rock show. And man, these guys absolutely just blew us all away. And you need to check out photography by Angel Lee. She's got some great photographs from that concert and that stunning venue. We also sat down right just minutes before they went on stage, and we caught some thoughts from them as they were playing in the area and playing in Key West, Florida for Rock Island 2023. So if you'd like to check out that interview, be sure you head on over to the YouTube channel and check out that full-length interview. Let's go back in here to the comments. We're surviving Rocklahoma. Lineup countdown. Lineup is finally here. What is up, Justin? The flamingo is in the house. I tell you guys, it's not quite noon. I know that doesn't matter for some folks, but for me, it's too early for me to crack open a beer, but I will hydrate. So you will forgive me while I wet my whistle while we're reading the comments. April Moore says Fist of Rage is playing the Vanguard on April 1st. Chris Roberts says T-minus 30 minutes. Janine Matlock is in the comments, says, yep, there too. Not 100% who all is on the lineup for that night. Matthew's got his beer in his hand. Coffee in for me at the moment. I tell you what, guys, one of the great things about this show is not only do I get to do whatever I want, but I get to feature live music. And let's just do a replay because we're going to go live on the podcast tonight, Surviving Rocklahoma at 9 p.m. Let's do a rewind, and we're going to play one of the bands that we played last week on the show, give you a little taste of what to expect tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, here's one of our bands from the submission line. Alrighty, thank you so much to Incognito Theory for Whiskey Fueled, and that was just a taste of what you might find on Surviving Rocklahoma. Now, are they on the lineup? I don't think so. I have no freaking clue, and that's what's so fun about today. But they sent me an email to survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com, and that's why we featured them right here on the podcast, because this is what we're all about. Featuring loud, local, and live rock music scene in the local area. Now, let me fix my stuff right here so I can see what is going on right here. Now, I've also got a submission that just came in, and I haven't even listened to the song yet, so I may surprise you all. And we're going to feature that here in a couple of minutes. We're going to go back to the comments. If you're just joining us, why we are live right now is because we are awaiting the lineup. Here, let me see. Let me refresh this page. Make sure it hasn't hit yet, because let's check this out. And where's it at? And there you go. So this is what we're waiting on, guys. We're waiting on this dadgum lineup to come out. And it's, let's see, Rocklahoma 2023, America's biggest Labor Day party, is returning in 2023, September 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Renewal upgrades are now available, but we're waiting on the lineup. And I've also got my email waiting, so I can see if that comes before. So I mean, I don't care at all about being first, bringing exclusives or any of that stuff. I still don't, but I'm bored, and it's driving me nuts to sit here and wait. And I see all of you blowing up the Facebook groups and starting the speculation and trying to figure out who is going to be playing. Now, we do have one confirmed headliner, and that is going to be Pantera. All right, let me go back in here to the comments. I see everybody. And I see you guys in there. Thank you guys so much. Y'all quit that. You're going to make me blush. I'll have to turn these lights out so y'all won't see how red my face is. If my phone will cooperate, so then I can join in the comments. Some of the comments include, always whiskey fueled at Rocklahoma. Hey, Mr. Fireball's in the comments. He's got some swag this year. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, bud. Who are they? Godsmack. It just comes down to see if you want a speaker play. Yeah, it's true, but you got to think too. You can't always compare Rocklahoma to any other festival, because it's our festival, and we have a community at Rocklahoma that is bar none. I've been to a few. Oh, hold on. Wait. No, that wasn't the lineup. You see, I'm giddy up there. Same, man. Thank you guys. You guys are too sweet down there in the comments. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining me as well. Yeah, we got another musical feature that we will go ahead and play here in a couple of seconds. I just want to make sure everything's going to load up correctly, and so I can get back here into the comments. I'm watching you guys right there. It's one of a kind. See, yeah. I'm doing all. I'm all sign. Fireball, come see me again. Yes, absolutely. Oh, and we also announced another cool shindig that we are going to be putting on this Labor Day. It's going to be our 9th annual, folks, 9th annual masquerade after party that my best friend in the world and I have been putting on for several years, since 2014, and we are going to be back this year because we are determined to make 10 years of bringing you the Friday night after party at Rocklahoma, where we love to do a little masquerade party. Everybody load up on your beads, go bring the coolest outfit or costume that you want to. Everybody dresses up at Rocklahoma, and everybody's like, I would love to bring this costume that I would totally wear, but I don't have the guts to do it, or I don't want to be the only one out there. Well, I tell you what, grab that costume after the Friday night headliner ends. Go get dressed up. Come out to KV 23 and 24. We've got more than that, but that's where we're at. And we're going to have a costume contest. You can dress up, come out. We'll have some giant novelty beads and a couple of prizes. Maybe, you never know. A couple of years ago, we had some other campsites that donated swag to Camp Mardi Gras to help give away prizes to folks that dressed up. And we got t-shirts this year as well. Costumes do make it fun. You're absolutely right, Sparrow. Shout out to Infall. Adam wants more jungle juice. I'm not gonna lie, Jason. I can't. Hey, guess what? It's not who's gonna fire me, right? I'm retired. I can joke about maybe having an occasional drink, among other things. Let's check out our comments. I'm gonna go right back here and check the email just in case somebody jumps the gun a little bit. We were talking about Camp Mardi Gras, and let me see if I can find this freaking cool flyer that I made. And the jungle juice was, brother, long time. Did I miss it? No, Mr. Crawford. Alan, how's it going, buddy? Let me give you a shout out, buddy. Hey, buddy. One of the Rocklahoma fan from back in the day, from the dark side days. Alan is in the comments. How's it going, bud? You're going to wear an outfit for us, Matthew. That's awesome. I can't wait to see that. Tell me, guys, in the comments, or you can even shoot me an email if you're long-winded and I can feature it right here on the live stream. Give me one of your favorite Rocklahoma memories, because you know what? That's what, for a bunch of us, that's what Rocklahoma is all about. For a lot of us, we've already got our festival passes. Well, we don't have them, but we've already renewed because we went last year. And we was like, man, this was so awesome. I don't care who's playing. I'm going to renew anyway. And so we renewed, and the renewal upgrades are still now available. So if you renew, you get the option. If somebody else doesn't renew, you get to move up. You get to take their seat, They're not sitting there, so you snooze, you lose. We're going to move up a little bit. That's the way it works. I think that's freaking cool. And for some of us who have spent too many years at concerts and doing other things, but taking care of our bodies, we get a little broken down. And I don't know about y'all, but I prefer the reserve seating. I love the reserve seating. That's how I survive the weekend, is by that reserve seating, using the festival VIP pass, where you get those reserve seatings. And if you renew every year, eventually you're going to have really, really good seats. Mine, I think, I'm in section C. I'm right next to Photo Alley. So one of my favorite things is sitting on the end of the aisle and just watching everybody having a ball as they come up through that tunnel, because it doesn't matter if you're VIP or GA, you get to go down in that tunnel, and it goes right up through the seating all the way up to the back of the photo pit, and then come all the way back. And so, man, people have a blast in the tunnel just alone. Christian says, I know y'all will be watching at Richmond here on Surviving Rocklahoma, but I will be going live shortly after the lineup drops on Camp Rok-A-Vet. If y'all want to come over and chat about it with us, absolutely, Christian. You do it, bud. And that also brings a very good point to mind, and it's something that has been brought up a few times. Now, at Rocklahoma, and one of the best things about the campgrounds is we all just love to have a good time. We love to contribute to a good time, but there's like tens of thousands of us in those campgrounds, and it is just impossible not to do something the same time as everybody else. So as you guys are planning your campground festivities, if you're going to do a big campsite, if you're going to try to do, some live music and have some folks jam out at your campsite, or if you're just going to decide you want to have a bunch of friends over and have a fun activity and have an open invitation, that's how Camp Mardi Gras started off. Do it. Don't worry about, if somebody else is doing something the same time. It's the same thing with these live streams, folks. There's all of these Facebook groups are springing up, and that's freaking cool. That's what this is all about. Everybody having fun. So you guys do what y'all want to do. Don't worry about doing stuff at the same time as everybody else. He's also going to be making the Rock the River announcement on live video. I'm thinking about bringing his system and playing some Guitar Hero. That would be cool. Hey, Scott, I have seen folks in years past bring some of the inflatable screens and a projection, and so then they have their video game system or laptop or whatever, and it projects it onto the inflatable screens, and then they were just jamming out playing I think Shaggy was playing Mortal Kombat a few years ago. At least I hope. Okay, so one of my 2015 funny story. We've got time, and I'm a podcaster, so you're here to listen to me flap my gums. 2015 is Shaggy in the comments. So 2015 was Mudlahoma, and I had thrown my back out that Thursday. Like, I got there Wednesday night, and we just sitting around, and I threw my back out. And so it's like Thursday night, and I want to go out and hang out with all my friends, but my back is screaming. I can barely walk. And at this stage, everything was mud everywhere. And so it just hurt just to walk 10 feet. So I'm sitting there in my camper, miserable, and trying to use my drink through the pain and all of this stuff. So I wake up in the middle of the night, half hungover, and then all of a sudden, loud, I just hear, like, I thought somebody was, like, getting beat up, like, tortured or something. Shaggy and then was a next campsite over with his PA system blaring, playing Mortal Kombat, which had just dropped. And when you are hungover in the middle of the night and all you hear is generators, and then over that generators, you just hear the sounds of a Mortal Kombat fight. It was... Yeah, I came out, I was very confused, and I wasn't sure if I was asleep, if I was intoxicated, or just delirious for pain, but Mortal Kombat in the middle of the night when your neighbors are asleep is not always the best idea, but it was funny, though. We still laugh about that to this day. Zane Scott, yes, well, I tell you what, if you're in a row of tents and someone yells finish him, it might be for another reason, but you know what they say about making love in the campground, it's intense. Oh, come on, that was a good one. Even if y'all didn't laugh, that's why I paid these guys. Okay. All right, what's up, Rocklahoma? What is up, Brandy? Drunken Jingo, Wednesday night at Camp Rock of Love, row 8, 95 through 96. You know what? This also brings up another good point, y'all. Make sure you head on over to the Facebook group, Rocklahoma Campgrounds Map, because for years and years, There's been folks that have been putting together this unofficial map of the campground, a directory of all of the campsite parties and all of that other stuff that is going on in the campgrounds, because what really sucks is when you go out there and you're like, oh my gosh, this guy comes up or person comes up to you and like, you would never believe what I see. They've got this thing going on over here, and you're like, oh, I missed it. I had no idea that was going on. Well, no more. Go to the Rocklahoma Campgrounds map group, and then you will have your directory, and we'll tell you where a lot of the cool stuff is. Now, we haven't put the map out this year yet. It's coming, because once this lineup drops, we are in Rocklahoma mode, and we are going to start working on that campgrounds map so that we can put that out for everybody. Now, this year, we're going to host it on survivingrocklahoma.com so that some of you folks who don't like Facebook, or you don't want to deal with Facebook or any of this other stuff, you can go to the website and pull up this Excel sheet, this directory of folks who have voluntarily listed their campsite, in a public way, so that folks know where to come to for a party. Now, there's always a golden rule. Anytime that you are going to any kind of party or anything in a Rocklahoma campgrounds, respect other people's property, and if it ain't yours, don't touch it. So if the lights are off and no one's home, then kick rocks and go on down the road, because I guarantee you somebody else is partying. And that's just, remember, and always BYOB. Even if they volunteer and say, hey, come on, always BYOB. Be cool. Don't be that guy showing up asking everybody for some libations. It does turn to mode this year. This is their year to win Rocklahoma bitches swag. Yes, a huge shout out to Rocklahoma bitches. See, I'm always afraid to say it now because I know they've had issues with Facebook pages getting flagged or whatever on Facebook. So don't flag me, y'all. I got to get my sound effects and I'll bleep it out. But they always got the coolest swag, the coolest merch that they just love to give it away, and they just throw it out. Hey, have a party. So hey, Rocklahoma bitches. We love you guys. Give them some love. Give them some love in the comments. Also, I'm going to give a props. It should be dropping anytime. Let me refresh the page. Let me check the email. See if it rolls in yet. Send and receive. We're updating. We're going to be live as it drops. You get to see me scream like a little child watching SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, nope, nothing yet. So, speaking about the RBs, huge shout out to Christy and Kendra, who graciously donated a guitar for me to get signed by as many of the artists that we could at Rocklahoma 2022. And this thing is actually going to be up for grabs at Rock the River, at the Illinois River at Sparrowhawk Camp. And this is one of two guitars that's going to be given away June 15th through 18th. Signatures include, like before, the Mongolian band The Who, Skillet, Rudy Sarzo of Quiet Riot. Everybody that I interviewed at Rocklahoma, you can go to the YouTube channel and watch those interviews. Angel Lee of Photography by Angel Lee has some great photos of each of those folks signing those guitars. Now, anybody who's got a Rocklahoma 2022 guitar, or 2022 wristband, the wristbands that none of us throw away, keep that. and bring it with you June 15th through 18th to Rock the River. And you're already entered to win that thing. Now, one of my favorite, that sponsor that we love to work with because they do so much to give back to veterans and everybody who has served and put their lives on the line for our country and our freedoms. They also donated a guitar too. So not only do I have one guitar signed, but guess what? I got a second. And this guitar is going to go to a veteran. So the color of blood, the color of passion, everything that was risked and satisfied for our country is, this one's going to go to a veteran. It'll be given away that weekend. Now, I'm going to have a couple more guitars to give away this year of everybody that I encounter. I'm going to put these together. Now, the ones that I'm putting together this year, we're going to give them away at Rocklahoma 2023 live from the campgrounds. You'll have to watch the show, or if you want a chance to win these amazing guitars that are just literally priceless given the signatures, I want to give a huge shout out to Camp Flocking Nightmare, our flamingo friend Justin and our good friend Fallon, who has been helping me with the Rocklahoma Campgrounds map. They have been working on a scavenger hunt, and last year the scavenger hunt was awesome, and they had several of the bands that played the DEB concert stage in the Roadhouse at Rocklahoma was actually part of the scavenger hunt, and it's going to be back this year. And Surviving Rocklahoma is honored and happy to donate their grand prize of a couple of guitars just like those. So if you want a chance to win some signed guitars, well, this is your chance. You're going to have to compete just like everybody else. Everybody's going to have a fair chance. I'm going to have one to somebody who is attending Rocklahoma, and I'm going to have another one that is going to go to a veteran. So that's just something that we love to do. Huge shout out to Camp Rok-A-Vet and all the folks who helped put that together, as well as the Rocklahoma bitches, Christy and Kendra, and friends and family who have just been keeping the party alive. All right, let me see. It should be coming anytime, y'all. So let me check the Facebook. See if we have got us a lineup. I don't know. Rocklahoma. I see. Facebook is blowing up. Hold on a second. Nope. Not yet. Let me see. Refresh. It's up, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lineup. It is right here. Let me blow this thing up for you guys. So, who do we got? We have Godsmack, Pantera, Rob Zombie, Limp Bizkit, Bush, Chevelle, Corey M.F. and Taylor, Daughtry, Theory of a Dead Man. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about Theory of a Dead Man. Holy crap. Ministry, Asking Alexandra, Code Orange, freaking Guar, man. Mammoth, Mammoth WVH, Mammoth Wolfgang Van Halen, the son of the late great. Oh my gosh. POD, a trio. Ginger, ladies and gentlemen, freaking Ginger. Skid Row, Buck Cherry, Warrant, L.A. Guns, Kicks, Filter, good shot, man. Fuel, Aaron Jones, Black Stone Cherry, Mothica, Ashes to a New Year's Day, Crowbot, Fame on Fire. My boys and the Bullet Boys are going to be coming to town. We hung out with these guys in Key West, Florida at Rock Island 2023. They're going to be joining us this year at Rocklahoma 2023 Labor Day weekend. The Bullet Boys, they're going to be going balls to the wall. Steven Adler, Dry Seeker, Plush, Dead Poet Society, Broken Love, Dead West, Shot of Poison, 90-Pound Wrench, Small Town Syndrome, Jesse Kill, Snake Bite Whiskey, Dames Rocket, Bat Allison, Stonebreed, Sin, Nova Rex. And of course, you know it's going to be hosted by Eddie Trunk. Ladies and gentlemen, your lineup, once again, Godsmack, Pantera, Rob Zombie, Limp Bizkit, Bush, Chevelle, Corey Taylor, Daughtry, Theory of a Dead Man, Ministry, Alexandria, Code Orange, Guar, POD, Mammoth, Atria, Ginger, Skid Row, Buckcherry, Warrant, LA Guns, Kicks, Filter, Fuel, Aaron Jones, Blackstone Cherry, Mothica, From Ashes to Anew, New Year's Day, Crowbot, Flame on Fire, Bullet Boys, Dayseeker, Plush, Dead Poet Society, Broken Love, Steven Adler, Dead West, Shot of Poison, Small Town Syndrome, 90-Pound Wrench, Jesse Kill, Snake Bite Whiskey, Dames Rocket, Bat Allison, Stonebreed, Sin, Nova Rex, Voodoo Moonshine. So tell me, guys, what do you guys think? How did you have any bucket lists making that lineup? I tell you what, and I didn't know. I didn't even know who was on the lineup. They just hollered at me. So, you know what? I tell you what. Let's give you a taste of somebody that you are going to see at Rocklahoma 2023. Ooh.
Out of sight, out of mind, so they say it'll get you through the
And that was Bat Allison with "I've Become." She was one of the folks that was just announced to be playing Rocklahoma 2023. I tell you what, and there you go. So a little bit about Bat Allison. Soaked in 70s punk vibes and prepared with the 80s rock and punk influences, Bat Allison takes you on a journey through society's difficulties, but also embraces day-to-day dealings. A three-piece punk band based in San Antonio, Texas. Well, welcome to Oklahoma. We will be seeing you Labor Day. Lynette, RJ, Grant, and crew with Bat Allison, one of your artists that you will be seeing at Rocklahoma 2023, along with Dames Rocket. And look, we've even got, ladies and gentlemen, Steven Adler, best known as one of the founding members of Guns N' Roses, one of the most influential, groundbreaking hard rock bands to emerge from the 1980s. LA hard rock scene has returned to pick up where he left off with his re-energized lineup of musicians. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to be on our lineup playing Labor Day. We've also got Plush, Bullet Boys. They're going to be back, and they're going to be going balls to the wall. And you know, if you was at Rocklahoma years past, Guar was a force to be reckoned with, guys. These guys are, they're just hilarious. They parody of anything. They are an equal opportunity offender, and they're going to be back. And these guys are so near and dear to my heart, folks, because they were one of the first bands I ever interviewed in an official capacity. Was at Rocklahoma 2000, I believe it was 2018 or 19. Correct me if I'm wrong. I got to sit down with Pustulus Maximus with Surviving Rocklahoma in the media tent, and they're just class act guys. And I can't wait to see these guys. Here's the thing, though. If you are going to watch Guar at this year in Labor Day, make sure you bring you some ponchos or something to shield yourself in all of the simulated bodily fluids that will be raining down upon you from that stage. They are freaking awesome. We've also got Daughtry and Theory of a Dead Man. Oh my gosh. I sing so much bad karaoke when I'm driving to some Theory of a Dead Man. And Corey Taylor of Stone Sour, of Slipknot, Corey MF and Taylor, he's going to be playing. Chevelle is going to be there. Bush, Limp Bizkit, we missed them year before last due to COVID and all of that stuff. And so Limp Bizkit is going to be back, and our headliners, of course, Rob Zombie, Pantera, and Godsmack. And let me see some reactions in the comments. Who has not seen Godsmack live? Because if you have not seen the drum battle, you are missing out on something that is it's amazing. It's something to see. And Rob Zombie, that guy is he's small in stature, but the showmanship and the presence that comes off of that guy is just insane, and he will move across that stage with all of the unholy possession that I don't understand how someone of that's been doing it as long as he has can still do so without breaking his back, because that dude will put on a show for you guys. I see Lacey Knights is in the comments. Hey, what's up, Lacey? Hey, I see Mrs. Graves. A huge shout out to Camp Zombie. What is up? Anything exciting going on? Nah, you're just killing time. I think there was an announcement or something. Nothing begs for Camp Zombie to make a resurgence from the dead like Rob Zombie. What do you guys think? Are we gonna get some Camp Zombie back this year? What do you think? I'm gonna put you on the spot because you spoke up in the comments. What's up, Lacey? Yes, Godsmack kicks ass. Yes, they do. Narcissus dwarf, Kendra says. So I'm getting something prepared for you guys. Bear with me. Join us in the comments. I think I'm going to stay live for another couple of minutes because I've already got this content that we captured several years ago, and the fact that they are going to be with us in a couple of months, I have to play this for you all before we end the stream. You never know, I might catch it tonight. We'll see. But while I'm doing that, tell me who's y'all's favorite that is on the lineup. We got such great. I am so happy about this lineup. We've had a lot of speculation. And yeah, there he is. Yes, it was 2009 that I got to interview these folks, and it is still one of my favorite stories to tell, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was so scared. But when you do this, you swing for the fences. You never know if these folks are going to grant you an interview, and I am not afraid to be told no. So, and it's not going to let me post it. Dadgummit. I think what I'll do is we'll see if we can get this queued up for you all. And anyway, so I was on my way to Rocklahoma 2019 when I had put in for a lot of interviews, and I didn't expect to get a single one. And I was literally on my way to Rocklahoma 2019. I was shaking. This was my first year that I was in the media tent, and I was waiting to see who I might get, an interview with. And I got an email, and it really, this is what came of it.
What's up, everybody? I'm Adam, and this is Surviving Rocklahoma, and I've got a guest. Who are you again?
Merciless Maximus from Guar. How do you not know that?
Well, I know who it is, but you're kind of hard to miss.
No, everybody out there in TV land knows who I am, too. The most beautiful, the most dashing, romancing member of Guar.
Well, I might have to...
Bluest dick.
I'm gonna have to zoom in here a little bit. You're taking all of the aura here, man.
I know.
I need to get some of our viewers a towel or something. They're about to have a little mess there. All right, so I've got a confession to make. So I have followed Guar, but I'm a Guar virgin when it comes to seeing you guys live, and I am extremely excited about this. What am I in for?
You're in to get fucked up. You need to put all your cell phone, put it in a Ziploc bag and all that shit. watch the pros, man, because we're gonna spray blood and cum and bodily fluids and feces and stuff all over you tonight. So
So I've got a rain poncho from the storms right there, or do I just need a basket and just take it all in?
just take it all in.
Just take it all.
Because the rain, the poncho, you're just gonna get soaked underneath the poncho, and then you're just gonna be wet. It's like putting a condom on after you fuck. Don't do that.
I can't even. I'm trying to be professional here. Okay.
It's just gonna slip on and be uncomfortable. You know, whatever.
So I've got to ask. Now you guys have been around since 1984, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Do you have like a key to your longevity? Like, how are you still keeping this monstrosity going, man?
Lawyers and legal obligations, child support checks got to get written. I mean, that's what keeps us together is children. All of these illegitimate children keep us coming to work to keep it, So we go to work and we perform so we can stay out of jail. That's the American way.
I like it. So you got a new album coming out, right? Are you working on something?
2020, we're working on it. We're still in the writing phase. We've been writing our asses off all year long. It feels like Battle Maximus dealing with the loss of Flatus and the Blood of Gods. We're dealing with the loss of Odorous Urungus. It seems like now that the gloves really can come off and we can go back to being Gwar again, because I'm tired of writing fucking eulogies for all my friends.
Right.
Loss, we've been dealing with a lot of it, so it's nice to finally feel like, we ain't closed the book yet. We're just moving on to new chapters. I feel good. The guys feel good. We're all in a good place mentally. I'm high as shit. We're gonna make it happen.
That's awesome, dude. So on this, what is this new album going to be a little bit different? Are they going to expect? Is it like an evolution type of deal, or just more of the same face shredding? Just
well, I don't know. We got some songs. Some of them so far are humorous. I'm writing love songs right now. It's kind of what I'm into. I fell in love at the Glory Hole a while back, so I'm trying to put that into words. But it was a really powerful and moving experience.
I mean, how do you explain a bond like that with somebody you've never seen? I mean, they made you feel a certain kind of way.
It's so beautiful. It's because I came in someone or something, and I don't have to talk to them, and they don't have to talk to me, and I don't have to make pillow talk or anything. I mean
All right, so I'm going to cut that one off just for. I forgot all about where that one went. But anyway, that was part of my interview with Pustulus Maximus. And, this was one of my first interviews I did. And I'm blushing. You can see the full interview on the YouTube channel, not safe for work, folks. But it was an experience, and it will be. And you're just going to be covered in theatrics, stage fluids, and all of these other things. And Gwar is just one of the many, many bands that are going to be playing in Rocklahoma 2022 Labor Day weekend. And we know we've had Pantera, but now we know our other headliners is going to be Godsmack and Rob Zombie. So I'm going to go ahead and start making my way off of the airwaves as we open it up to some of the other Facebook groups who are also going to be going live and getting some of your thoughts as you now have your lineup. And don't forget, we will be live tonight at around 9 p.m. We're going to have a couple more musical features, maybe some folks from the lineup, maybe another interview or two, maybe some folks from the submission line who would like their music featured on Rocklahoma's official podcast. And we're also going to have more details on the upcoming unofficial rock reunion event here in Tahlequah, Oklahoma at Sparrowhawk Camp, Rock the River, June 15th through 18th. But until then, folks, remember, it's a Rocklahoma thing. You just wouldn't understand. So if you're going to be with us, guys, get everything ready. Let's get ready to kick this thing open. And if it's not your thing, well, we'll see you next year. But until this evening, as always, rock on.